Hey guys, and I am back with another NASCAR Heat Evolution video, and it's actually been a while since I've done one of these. They have not had an update to this game since December. They decided to skip last month, and this month, February, they have some more paint schemes. Now originally coming into this, I thought there was only going to be one specific pack, which by the way is free and includes over 30 paint schemes, but just hours before, or at this point 4 hours ago, they announced another pack that they're releasing, which you do have to pay for. It's $5, but it's a charity pack. It's the NASCAR Foundation Pack, which is basically the paint schemes that they use throughout the year. It basically supports like cancer research and things like that. And according to this, Duesenberry Martin will be donating $1 from each pack to the NASCAR Foundation. So if you want to get this pack, it does support a good cause. So now, before we get on to those free paint schemes, let's get on to the NASCAR Foundation paint schemes. So first we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the Nationwide Children's Hospital car. And here's the Casey Kane Strong Against Cancer / Great Clips car. Here's the Regan Smith Breast Cancer Awareness car. And here is the Austin Dillon Breast Cancer Awareness American Ethanol car. Now if you do recognize this paint scheme, it has already been added, but only in chase form. This is the paint scheme without the yellow nameplate and yellow spoiler and all of that. This is just the regular version of it. And here's the Trevor Baynes Breast Cancer Awareness AdvoCare car. Here is the Matt DiBenedetto Breast Cancer Awareness Cosmo Motors car. This is the Bobby Labonte Breast Cancer Awareness Can-Am car. Here is the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Breast Cancer Awareness Sunny D car. Here is the Greg Biffle Breast Cancer Awareness Ford EcoBoost car. And finally, here's the David Reagan Life with Cancer car. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the paint schemes that are free. All you have to do is go to the Xbox store, or I guess PlayStation store, and you can get this. Now I do want to point out that unlike most months where they have some new spotters or some more challenges, there are not any for this month. They're just strictly paint schemes. And something I actually just noticed, I still have the David Reagan car from the last segment up. If you see, usually where it says NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, all the new cars that they've added, no matter from when they were, all the new ones just say NASCAR. They don't say Sprint Cup, they don't say Monster Energy, they just say NASCAR. Now I'm assuming that the ones that they're going to add next week, which I will talk about more toward the end, if you don't know about it already, I'm assuming the ones that they're coming out next week will say Monster Energy on it. But anyway, that's enough talking about that. Let's get into what I'm supposed to be doing, and that is showing you guys the free paint schemes. So we are getting right into the ones that everyone wants to see, and that is the Busch beer sponsorships. Now you do have to legalize your age, but of course it's pretty easy to just get around that just by changing your age. You don't have to do anything with Xbox or PlayStation. You just go right into the options and you change your legal verification. Let me actually show you how to do that. I think I showed you guys one other time when the Brad Keselowski Miller Lite cars came out, but let me just go here. You go to options, age verification, birth date, yes. Well, actually, apparently it changed. Let's just put February 17th, why not? Just leave it at that. And we will go, to be safe, I suck at counting. That should definitely be good. Are you sure? Yes. So that's all you need to do. You just need to enter a random date that's older than 21. And you have the beer paint schemes. And like I said, the Brad Keselowski Miller Lite paint scheme came out a few months ago. Also have a video on that. But anyway, let's get into it. This is, of course, I think it's the one I use at Talladega. It's the Halloween Busch beer one. It looks pretty cool. And here is the Throwback Darlington Busch beer car. This is one of the few Darlington cars that we are missing, and now we have it. And here is the regular Busch beer car. Here is the chase version of the Busch Light car, and the regular version of the Busch Light car. And here's a chase version of the regular Busch car. And we have two Tony Stewart cars to show today. The first one is his final ride, hashtag always race 4T 14G, which, you know, just replaces the ING in racing. And this is the final car that he used last year at Homestead. Looks pretty cool. It's a good thing they added to the game because it's a really nice looking car. And the other one that they added for him is the Bass Pro Shops Ducks Unlimited car, which I think was used at Texas. Don't correct me on that, but I think that's what it was. And now moving on, we have a bunch of Joey Logano paint schemes. Actually, they're more of the same one, just reused for the different chase rounds. First one is the round of 8, it looks like, Shell Pennzoil Mosaic car with a bunch of little pictures in the background. You can pause the video if you really want to look at that. And it didn't look like there's much of a change there, but this is actually the round of 12 car. This is the round of 16 car. And this is the championship 4 car. This is the round of 8 AAA chase car. And this is the regular Mosaic Shell Pennzoil car. This is Chris Buescher's CSX chase car. This is the Carl Edwards Championship 4 Eris chase car. And actually, when I mentioned before that I thought that these were already in the game, apparently they weren't. Apparently this paint scheme was just added for the chase as a part of this pack. So if you can't get the Foundation Pack, you can still get this car for free from the free paint scheme pack that is out right now. This is the Chase Elliott Kelly Blue Book car, as well as the Mountain Dew car. This is the Landon Castle ThePeteStore.com car. This is the Michael McDowell Thrivent Financial car. And we have two paint schemes for Casey Mears. We have Geico Sonoma and Geico Texas. Now, I can't really tell which is which, but there's not too much of a change. But if you look, I haven't changed it yet, but if you look toward the back of the car and maybe a little bit toward the middle, the sponsorships will change a little bit. Like I said, I don't know which one's Sonoma, which one is Texas, but these are the two new cars. This is the first one, and that's the second one. This is the Paul Menard's Richmond Water Heaters car. This is the Menard's Moan car. And finally, for Menard, this is the Dutch Boy car. And next we have Regan Smith's Citizen Soldiers car. And for this entire time that this game has been out, Ryan Ellis has not had another sponsorship besides the default one that they had for him in this game until today. He's one of the few guys that didn't before today, and he actually has two new ones. First one is the Union EJ Wade car, and the second one is the Dustless Blasting car. And Matt DiBenedetto has three new paint schemes of his own. The first one is actually not his normal number. It's the one that he used in Homestead to advertise at the time the new price of $49.99. So he's driving the number 49 NASCAR Heat Evolution car, and since then the price has gone down again. It's now only $40. And he also has the JAS car. I'm not entirely sure what that is. And finally, the Texas Police car. And to wrap this video up, we have Trevor Baynes hashtag AdvoStrong car. This actually is a really cool looking car. But anyway, like I said, there are no new challenges or new spotters or anything to show off this week. So that is the end of this video. I did say that I was going to talk a little bit more about what's coming next week. Basically, they're just coming out with a 2017 update. It's not going to be a lot of paint schemes. It's basically just going to be the basic main sponsorship things that are updated for the 2017 season. I think they even have Still Nature's Bakery as a car, which is not going to be a thing this year, but that just came about recently anyway. But like the Tony Stewart cars, those are Fords, and whatever other car manufacturers have changed, that's all going to be updated. It's basically just an update, and it is going to be $10. That comes out on Tuesday, February 21st. So that is when you should expect a video from me here on this channel. And other than that, I think that's all I have to say. If I missed something, please leave a comment. And other than that, I will see you guys later.